Today I'm going to show you how you can make the world's easiest sourdough bread. Most of it is totally hands-off. Hi, I'm Sune and I'm a food geek. Today we're going to look at how you can make the world's easiest sourdough bread. You're going to need an active sourdough starter, so if you don't have one, go watch my video that I'll link in the card. It's not really as hard as people say. Instead of intricate timetables, bulk fermentation, stretch and fold, and all those other things, we're really only going to need to do a few things. 1. Mix the dough. 2. Leave it on the counter for 9 to 12 hours. 3. Optionally shape the dough. And 4. Bake the dough. The method is so simple, that's really all there is to it. So let's get started. The written recipe, the ingredients, and the amounts are linked in the description. Put 100 grams of mature starter and 700 grams of water into a big bowl. Mix until the starter is dissolved. Add 760 grams of bread flour, 190 grams of whole grain wheat flour, and 22 grams of fine salt. Mix the dough with your fingers until it's well mixed. You shouldn't knead it, but you definitely need to make sure that all the flour is completely hydrated and you don't have lumps of flour within the dough. And then put a wet dishcloth over top and leave it until the next morning. Please note that this recipe assumes that your kitchen is about 21 degrees Celsius, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's warmer, the dough might be ready sooner. If it's colder, then it might take a very long time. The dough should be doubled in size and should jiggle slightly when you wiggle the bowl. Pour the dough onto your kitchen table. It should be unfloured, divided into two with your bench scraper. Grab the side of your dough with your bench scraper. Pull it slightly and fold it in over itself. Do that from all 4 sides. Once you've done that, you should flip over the dough and put the bench scraper behind the dough and pull it forward over the unfloured table. That way the dough gets pulled down in the front, which creates a taut side on the top. Keep going until you have a taut ball. After you finish shaping both dough balls, let them rest on the kitchen counter for 15 to 20 minutes. While you're waiting for the dough to rest, you might as well ready your bannetons. I spritz them lightly with water and flour them liberally with rice flour. When you're ready to final shape, do the same thing as before. Flip over the dough ball, pull the sides out and fold it in over itself. Flip the dough back over and pull it forward using your bench scraper. Keep going until you have a very taut ball. When the ball is taut, put it in the floured Banneton and put it in the fridge to retard. At this time, you should put your Dutch oven in the oven and turn it on to 260 degrees Celsius, that's 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and let it heat for an hour. Once you're ready to bake, grab a Banneton from the fridge and remove the plastic. Put a piece of parchment paper on your peel and put it over top of the Banneton. Flip the dough over and let the dough fall onto the peel. Then you need to score the dough. A nice quick long cut can do it, or whatever design you'd like. Then grab your peel and maneuver your dough into the Dutch oven and put the lid over top. Bake for 20 minutes at 260 degrees Celsius, that's 500 degrees Fahrenheit. After 20 minutes, take off the lid. This is where you can see how your bread turned out, which is always great to see. Then turn the heat down to 230 degrees, that's 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake for another 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how dark you like your bread. Now we're ready to take the breads out of the oven. Here comes the first one. That looks really nice, doesn't it? And here's the second one. Look at the ear on that one. It's a great bread. That's it. We've baked the world's easiest sourdough bread. As you can see, it's not very complicated. Sourdough does not have to be complicated. And it tastes just as great as the sourdough bread made with the complicated method. And you know what? It's also just as beautiful. Are you ready? Thank you for watching. I hope you're going to make this bread because it takes all the difficult stuff out of making a great sourdough bread. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you love food and other delicious things, you should subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any future videos. See you next week.